Hi, so I'm back with another video. Here I got the 850, which is a loaner from the dealer, and here I got my 750. I wanted to test ride the 850 because I am considering the possibility of selling my 750 for the 850. So on this video, I want to walk you through the difference, comparing both bikes, to see maybe to help you decide whether you want to buy the 850 or the 750. Okay guys, so here I got the 750. Let me show you here. So I got it on the side stand, raised with little wood square there. And of course, since the 850 is taller, I had to use two pieces of wood there to have it put it as straight as possible. On this bike, I have transferred for the test ride. I have transferred the my windshield, because the one that comes stock, it is a joke. This is the one that is stock from the 850, and you can fit it on your 750, but you have to use the give adapter, which is this piece right here. Otherwise, it won't fit. So it fits, and the good thing is that you can still use the adjuster here. You can put it higher, like that, and becomes taller. But what I don't like, you have a huge gap here that you can get dirt and other things inside your bike. So that's something to consider. Something else that I have transferred is the grip puppies, because I'm used to this. It is more comfortable for me. And of course, the foot pegs. This is the Rally foot pegs, which this bike comes with the standard ones, which are these ones. These are not really comfortable, it is way better to use the other ones. That's the only things that I have transferred to have a comfortable ride. As you can see, this bike from the dealer comes with, they put these knobby tires. This is the Kenda big block. This is great for the dirt, but let me tell you, at high speeds, it is not really, you don't feel confident when driving at, let's say, 140 kilometers an hour, especially when you want to do lane changes or to lean the bike. It doesn't feel that secure. I don't like it. So for me, I would never use this kind of tires unless you're the people that like to ride on the highway at low speeds, go really easy on it, not doing crazy stuff, compared to the Anarchy trees, which are great on the highway and on wet conditions as well, because I have ridden these tires on rainy weather, and this performed really great. And of course, as I mentioned in my other videos, I've done a lot of dirt on these tires, dirt roads, sand, and it's been great. So of course, I might put a little more aggressive tire than this, maybe the Anarchy Adventure from Michelin. Okay. So I want to mention some things about this bike that I have liked compared to the 750. First off, the tire. This is a 21-inch tire, and I thought this 21-inch was not going to be as maneuverable, as quick as the 19-inch wheel. But let me tell you, it is totally wrong. I feel this bike to be more nimble than my 750. That's crazy. I don't know why. But to me, it feels quicker on the turns. When you lean the bike, when you turn the handlebars, the response of the bike is quicker than the 750. Even though it's got this kind of tire, which is not, the best for a quick response. Something else, of course, this bike is taller. As I mentioned before, I had to use two stacks of wood here. And the thing is, when I am on the bike, on my sitting position, my head is over the windshield. Compared when I had the same windshield, when I had it on the 750, my head would be at this position. So my head would be covered from the wind. But on this bike, since it is taller, but looks like the rear part, it's way more taller, because for some reason, my head, it's at this position, and I feel my body position, it's more kind of a lean over to the front. So the good thing about this bike is that I can, put the windshield on the high position, and then in that way, my head would be at the same line, and I will be protected from the wind. But like I said, I don't like this gap, this huge gap here that gets the wind through with contamination, dirt, whatever rocks that can go through it through that hole. Something else that I will do if I update to this bike, it's to put a riser for the handlebars. But the negative thing is that the diameter of this handlebar it's thicker than the 750. You can tell, the size. This is a thinner tube compared to the 850, which is thicker. So I won't be able to use the handlebar riser that I have here, that which is a shame. I have the riser that goes puts the handlebar upward and then backward towards the rider. I've been looking around. There's no many options on the web about this, so the only option that I found it's the one that puts it higher about 3 centimeters. So I might do that because when I'm riding, I feel my body lean towards the front, and when I am standing up, I can reach the handlebars with my legs straight. I have to bend my legs in order to reach the handlebars when I'm riding off-road. Talking off-road, this bike totally outperforms the 750. The 850, it's the dirt. It's crazy. The fork, the inverted fork, does a better job. The rear suspension, here we got the electronic one, does an excellent job. I was really impressed with the performance on the dirt, and of course the size, which is this is higher, lets you go over bumps or whatever rocks. You can do jumps, lower, like going down the stairs, stuff like that. Compared to the 750, which is a lower bike, which sometimes I am afraid of hitting, the lower part, because this is really short. As you can see, it's really short. So I really like the 850 compared to my 750 in terms of power and off-road performance. The power, of course, this is more powerful. I believe it's got 10 more horsepower than the 750, but to me, I think that's a little bit too much. For example, I've been riding, let's say, on a straight line, going really easy on it, enjoying the landscape, and I had to put it on rain mode, because in that way, when it's on rain mode, the power is limited, and it feels really similar to the normal mode on the 750, which is the road mode. So I've been riding in road mode whenever I wanna go, a straight line. I have no need to pass any cars or go any fast. When it's on road mode, you have a little bit more punch, and when you put it on dynamic, it becomes a beast. The responsiveness of the accelerator, it's crazy. To me, that's too much. Maybe I may use that if I wanna pass a car, or doing a crazy uphill, but most of the time I would ride it on rain mode and then on road mode. And the other reason for that is that, of course, when you have more power, you have more fuel consumption. I said on my other videos that the 750 can get me up to 60 miles per gallon, or about 100 kilometers per gallon. So that's crazy for this kind of an engine, and that allows me to go long distance when I'm traveling. And of course, I got an extra gallon here, the Rotopacks, which can extend the range up to 100 kilometers. So for this one, of course, this one's gonna give you less range, so that's why I made ride on rain mode, so when I'm traveling, so that in that way I don't have to make too many stops, at the fuel pump. Overall, I really like it. This is a great bike. It is taller, of course. When I'm sitting here, I have to be on the tip of my toes here, in order to reach the floor. Compared to this one, I can be almost flat with my feet. Remember my size, I measure 1 meter and 71 centimeters. But because I've been riding a lot with my 750 on dirt, that gave me a lot of experience for about almost 3 years. So that's why I can handle better, or I can be a better rider on the 850, even though it's a taller bike. But let me, like I said before, I don't feel this bike to be more heavier than the 750. So that's crazy. I don't know what's. Even I have put my top case here, which adds some weight. Still, it feels about the same weight as my 750. That's crazy. Okay, guys. So yeah, I mean that's the conclusion. So I think I'm gonna take the decision of upgrading the 750 towards the 850 because I feel better off-road, and that's the things that I've been doing most of the time. This is the top of the model. Of course, it's got the cruise control, the electronic suspension. You can see it here. It's got the headlight with the ADD running light, which I don't have. Also, well, the inverted fork. You got the 21-inch wheel with the spokes, and that makes also a way more comfortable ride compared to the cast wheel, which is a solid piece, which has no flex when you go over rough terrain. Well, this one comes with the Krapovic exhaust, but you know, this is just a slip-on, like a straight pipe, because you still have here the box for the muffler and the catalytic converter. So I mean, having this is just cosmetic. It's not gonna make any extra power or whatever. The other good thing that motivates me to change this is that I can fit all my accessories, the GB side rack, the GB crash bars, the protector for the engine, for the lower part of the engine. I can put my lights, the holder. I can put this protector that I bought a few days ago. This is the OEM protector from BMW. I can even put the controller for the lights, the hex EasyCam for these lights. I can put all my stuff towards this bike. So in that way, I can save some money in order to have it equipped as I like. So that's another thing that makes me or motivates me to do that change. Of course, this one has a couple of more riding modes, which is the Enduro Pro and the Dynamic. Yeah, guys, so that's it for the video. I hope this comparison helped you a little bit in order to choose which bike will be better for you. My recommendation is that if you are a new rider of this kind of a bike, first go for this model, the 750, because on this one you're gonna learn a lot, and it's gonna forgive you if you ever have any crashes or you become imbalanced. You can save this bike because it is really short. If you're an experienced rider, if you've done a lot of off-road, you know how to handle yourself on this kind of a bike, go straight to the 850. Don't go for the 750. The 750 I would consider a bike to be like a school of learning. And also it is, well, this is a kind of a cheaper, but still it is expensive bike. If you have zero experience, I would recommend going for another kind of a bike. Don't go for a BMW. But if you have experience, you can go straight for this one. Or if you don't, but you've ridden some other bikes before, you can start off with the 750, which is a great bike. Don't get me wrong. This one performed great on the highway. It did great on the dirt roads. But of course, this one does it better. But you need the experience because this is a taller bike. Unless you measure 1 meter and 80 centimeters, you can easily get on this because you are taller. But if you're like me, I would recommend getting some experience first on the 750 and jumping on to the 850. Okay, so I hope I don't forget anything. If you wanna know anything else, just ask me and I will be more than happy to help you. Thank you, guys.